Thank you to our sponsor, MBA Growth Partners.
Welcome to Studio 501c3. I'm your host, Kim Jones. We're featuring nonprofit organizations that have a 501c3 designation from the IRS because these charities provide a public benefit. In most cases, your donations to the nonprofits are tax deductible. I'm happy to welcome Tulani Ahmed, the founder and executive director of the Vessel, a community wellness program with a special twist. Tulani, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So tell us about your mission and how your program really got started.
Yeah, so Vessel, we're all about connecting communities. We want to promote health and well-being, all through dance instruction, teaching opportunities, and performance events. Vessel started originally in 2021. It was just me getting tired of the whole COVID life, the quarantine, and wanting to build back up the dance community here because we took a really big hit once everything shut down. Dance is a very in-person type of activity with a lot of, you need that energy. So I figured, what is something that I can do to kind of bring that spark back to us? So
And are you a dancer?
I am, yes.
You are a dancer.
Over years, yeah.
Okay, so you understand the importance of using that to kind of uplift self-expression and using it for well-being.
Yeah.
It must be cathartic for you.
Yes, it's the best thing I've done for sure.
And what are you seeing that it does for other people?
I feel like it brings joy. It's just every time we have event or a class, we always get people who are just like so joyful or just happy to even just be in the space with other people to do something that they equally love to do.
Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about the actual programs that people can participate in. What are the range? Because it's not just dance. You mentioned some other things. That's the special twist on the wellness part. So
Yeah, so we do offer weekly classes in the spring and in the fall. These classes are taught by people who are in the local area, just giving them a chance to share with their peers around or just expose people who may not have that spotlight. We also, during our restorative dance workshops, will bring in industry choreographers who may be from LA or New York, just to give our area a taste of what it could be like to pursue the career professionally. And within those workshops, we also offer meditation classes. So kind of start off the day with let's bring our mind and our body together and connected to see or just to get people on the right path as they're taking these classes because we feel that's important as they're going through this dance journey.
So you're really using these expressive techniques to build community and also to heal people. It sounds like it's a healing activity as well for many people.
Yeah, it's like you sometimes dance can be stressful, especially if it's something that you want to take serious. The arts are not always so well funded. So when you have such a passion like this and you want to pursue it professionally, it's not always like, oh, I can definitely do this, I can definitely do that as other careers. So sometimes it can take a lot of stress, especially where we live. There's not a lot of opportunities here as well. Making sure people are in that right mindset to like just be here in the moment, to just enjoy, making sure that they're going through it with a positive mindset definitely has helped people, I would say.
Well, one of the things that, because you said there may not be a lot of opportunity, so obviously programs like yours gives people in the community that want to participate in something that, as you said, is restorative. You have a restorative class. To participate in something like that, I think, the arts are always forgotten in a lot of communities. I think that we do a great job in this community of trying to support and uplift the arts because it's so meaningful in so many ways. As during COVID, clearly that kind of fell off track because so much attention went to crisis, families and individuals in crisis. But now that we're kind of emerging from that pandemic and moving forward, I hope that we continue to support the arts and all of these opportunities, making sure that we take advantage of the classes, fee for service, however you have, grants, philanthropic support, corporate support. So I hope that we continue to do that. Are you finding that you are challenged by your growth, trying to find opportunities for funding so that you can make your programs affordable?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, but like you said, I do feel like in the county there are a lot more opportunities than I may have realized before in terms of getting funding. So we have been heavily applying to grants because another huge thing that we like to do within our program is keep costs low because
Mm,
you know dance is, like I said before, it's not a well funded career. So we like to keep things affordable for
right.
participants so that they can have this great training but not have to pay like crazy amounts of money. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The fee for service, I guess, is very important to a program like yours. I'm going to take a short break, but when we come back, I'll talk to you a little bit more about your target audience, what your plans are for the future, and everything. So stay with us. We'll be right back to Studio 501c3.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering them could save you from having a stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Welcome back to Studio 501c3. I'm talking with Tulani Ahmed, the Executive Director and founder of The Vessel. Before the break, I said let's talk a little bit more about your audience. Let's know who you're targeting. Do you have a target audience that you're really promoting to? Or are you finding that there are certain segments of the community, maybe teens or overstressed parents or overworked, healthcare workers that are really drawn to your programs?
so when I would say when it first started, the audience was probably people like me who are young adults who are just looking to dance and just further their dance training.
Mhm.
But as we've expanded, I've noticed that we were getting more like just a very broad um, set of people come in, whether it be like high school students or students in college, or even people who don't really dance anymore, but they're like, oh, this is still fun for me.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say we necessarily have an intended audience. It's really just whoever wants to show up and have a good time.
Mhm.
I've been trying to get more into the middle schools and high schools. So that's something that's new that we're exploring currently. So hopefully we can get some more of that.
Well, one of the things that you just said is, there are people who obviously come into your programs that haven't been at dance for a while. So they might have been former dancers. What about the rest of us who have been the never dancers? Do you have programs that, aren't embarrassing, but still kind of allow you to come in and take advantage of the creative expression?
Yeah, we're definitely developing that now.
Okay.
Because we have been getting some inquiries.
Uh-huh.
Developing a program that is for people who just want to dance just for fun,
Right.
and to let off a little stress after work, things like that. Nothing too serious. So those will probably also begin taking place in fall and spring as well. So that's definitely something that we are.
And is the dance that you offer, are the classes that you offer, are they choreographed? Are they kind of popular dance? Is there a combination of types of dance and other expressive movement?
I would say it's mostly choreographed dance. Typically we'll hire an instructor and they will have a routine prepared and then they will teach that routine. They might have some different activities that they'll like to do within the class, but it's typically a choreographed routine, varying levels, beginner to advanced, and they will teach that to the class.
Okay. All right. Well, we've only got about a minute left. What are your plans for the future? What is it that you have as goals over the next year or two?
Our goals, we really just want to expand. We just want to be bigger and better every single year. We've had great years so far, and we just hope to expand on that. We have a showcase every June, and it's an annual showcase. So that is a chance for local talent to perform their work for everybody in the area. It's in Montgomery County, and by industry people as well to come in and kind of just give our community a little bit of a taste of that industry life. So it's that happens every June. So that's something that we hope to continue and hope to make bigger and better every year.
And is that something that not only obviously individuals who are interested, but you might even be looking for corporate sponsors for that program, because that's probably part of your fundraising?
Yes, that's a huge portion of our fundraising. So yeah, we definitely will be looking for sponsors for that as well.
Okay. All right. Well, we've come to the end of our time. Tulani, thank you so much for providing all of the information. This is a very innovative wellness vehicle for the community, and definitely I can see how there's that intersection of wellness and creative expression that you talk about. So people can do your website. We'll have it up on screen. But thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity. So thank you so much.
Good. So to learn more about Vessel, visit their website at thevesselexperience.com. Thanks to Montgomery Community Media for letting me help bring you valuable information. I'm Kim Jones, and I'll see you next time on Studio 501c3.